Wolf Gang, where you at, man?
Welcome. How's everybody doing this morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is with you? This is Wolfgang Amadeus here on Set in the West. Welcome to the set, y'all. Look, let me just give y'all a little background because I stated before that I thought Jay-Z and Ariel Mitchell Kid were not doing anything or had no type of connection. But I've done some discovery, I've done some research, and some folks threw me some information, and I said, oh man, it's a little bit interesting now. So everybody, let's go a little deeper dive into this little situation here. Now, I'm just calling it just simple, exploring potential connections. We got Ariel Mitchell Kid and Jay-Z and Jaguar Wright and J. Cole. Now let's move it back just a little bit, because everyone knows that there's been this lawsuit that a lot of celebrities, entertainers have been involved in, been lumped into, and Jaguar Wright just happens to be one of them. We got Big Homie CC, we got Odell Beckham Jr., we got Drewski, and it's all in connection with Sean Diddy Combs. Now Sean Diddy Combs is in jail right now awaiting trial, and there's supposed to be some type of RICO criminal enterprise that was supposed to have been released on the 7th of March. They said the feds were going to talk about this RICO enterprise of criminal enterprise of celebrities or whatever that kind of, do each other's dirty work or look out for each other, etc., etc. That didn't happen, but what did happen was Ariel Mitchell Kid dropped a bombshell on everybody, and everybody went crazy. It was a document complaint filed in the U.S. District Court of Northern District of California, and it was filed on March 7th. The complaint alleges that the defendants, who I mentioned, and this is all included with Diddy, engaged in a RICO enterprise that systematically committed a series of violent crimes. And the offenses alleged included the R word and assault and all this other stuff. And the main individual is Ashley Parham. And now there's a Jane Doe and a Jane Doe and a John Doe. And they've connected, or they said Jaguar Wright was there. They said Big Homie CC was there. They said Odell Beckham Jr. was there. They said Drewski was there. And it's already known that Jaguar Wright was in jail at the time. Odell Beckham Jr. came out and said, hey, had nothing to do with this. Even Drewski came out. I don't know what's going on. He basically said, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. And I ain't mad at you, bro. Because it looks real fishy. I was just saying, like, okay, who is this Ariel Mitchell Kid? Where did she come from? Did she just come out of nowhere? And some people say she's a clout chaser. She's an ambulance chaser. She's just in it for the wrong reasons. A lot of people say that. And I said, okay, well, maybe, she's really trying to, be an advocate for the survivors, but it looks like that's what it is. I think there's shady stuff. There's a lot of shadiness that's going on with her, Ariel Mitchell Kid. Now, first off, she is, I don't think she's from Miami. I'm still doing the research to find out where she's from, but I know who she's affiliated with is very sketchy. That Chris Todd individual, that Courtney Burgess individual, very sketchy. There's a Florida connection. And speaking of, she claims to be out of Miami-Dade, but her offices were, I guess, the Florida Department State of Divisions of Corporations, they dissolved her law firm in September 2025. September 25th, 2020. Despite the delusion of that law firm, she still operates as an attorney, but it's kind of questionable. Now let me speed y'all up. I'm not trying to go too far with, this is no allegations, this is none of that. I'm just saying what I figured out and what I found, and I said, oh, this is very interesting. Now let's break it down. Ariel Mitchell is a attorney. We know that. She's involved in this high profile case with the music industry, and she represents an individual accusing Diddy of assault, misconduct. Now, in the interview, Mitchell disclosed that she was approached regarding the sale of explicit material alleging involving Combs, which she declined to represent. All right, so we got that. Now let's throw in Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the central figure in hip hop. He's like the guy. He's the main guy. Now he's faced a lot of criticism for various artists. MIA is one. Jermaine Dupri even said something about him. Jaguar Wright is most prominent. Now Wright has publicly accused Jay-Z and Diddy of unethical behavior, referring to them as monsters when she went on to the Piers Morgan Uncensored program. The allegations highlighted the complex relationships and powerful structures within the industry. Alright, so now let's peep this. J. Cole's rise under Roc Nation. Let me go there. I'm throwing in J. Cole because it's very important. J. Cole, he's a, we'll say an underground artist. He kind of got his thing started in the mid 2000s. His journey reflects the determination and a strategic alliance with the power players in the entertainment industry. After moving to New York and graduating from St. John's University in 2007 with a degree in communications, he released a debut mixtape, The Come Up. It led him to lead a contract with Jay-Z, Roc Nation, in 2009. That was the beginning of his career. Let's go back a little bit with J. Cole. I was told that J. Cole in 2007 waited outside Jay-Z's studio for like 2 hours to give him a CD. And then when J. Cole finally had the chance to give Jay-Z the mixtape, Jay-Z saw him and said, man, I don't want that. But a year later, Jay-Z was the one asking to see J. Cole, and he eventually signed him. I've done that. I ain't gonna say I've done the CD thing, but I met KRS-One. I'm a docent at the California African American Museum. We were hosting an event, and I met KRS-One. I just finished this documentary. I said, this is great for hip hop. I said, oh, the Blastmaster, the teacher's gonna be there. Let me slide him this Blu-ray. I didn't give him a DVD. I gave him a Blu-ray. I said, here, bro. I'm a historian, hip hop. Bam. It's information that you probably need to know on West Coast hip hop. And he's like, oh man, he handed it to his wife, I believe, and his daughter. They were there. Shout out to KRS-One, but KRS-One didn't even see that damn documentary because I just saw that he was on Be Real's podcast, and Egyptian Lover, who was in my documentary, Disco Daddy, who's like the first West Coast rapper official, was in my documentary, and shout out to the homie Create, he was there too. They were schooling him, and this was years later, and KRS-One's like, oh, Uncle Jam's Army, I didn't know about Uncle Jam's Army. I'm like, Blastmaster, the teacher, I gave you my lesson. You didn't go over and read my homework. All right, anyway. But yeah, that was a very interesting story where Jay-Z said he didn't want that, and then just J. Cole, he said, he thought he was evil at that point because he caught me off guard. I had such high hopes that I felt that one little phrase like that from him. But then, yeah, a year later, he ended up being signed to Roc Nation, etc., etc. Now, check this out. Again, J. Cole went to St. John's University. Both Ariel Mitchell and J. Cole, they attended St. John's University. Now, I think J. Cole got there in '03. He ended in '08 or something like that, or '07. And according to Ariel Mitchell's LinkedIn profile, her attendance is from 2002 to 2006. At the time of the university, J. Cole was involved with the Haraya Coalition. The Haraya Coalition is a Pan-African student coalition. And it was just like a Pan-African coalition, essentially. J. Cole was the president. J. Cole was president, and the irony of it, Ariel Mitchell, was a member of the Haraya Coalition during her tenure. So there's a possible overlap and involvement with that organization. And also, J. Cole played basketball for St. John's University. And also, Ariel Mitchell was a cheerleader for St. John's University. Oh, so you given the recent legal actions against figures like Diddy and her potential connections to Jay-Z through J. Cole, I'm going to speculate about the coordinated effort to counteract Jaguar Wright's allegations. Wright's been vocal about her criticism of the industry moguls, including Jay-Z and Diddy. The shared history at St. John's University and involvement with the Haraya Coalition between Ariel Mitchell and J. Cole, aka Jermaine, that could imply deeper industry alliances. I want y'all to think about that. Jermaine Cole, he had his first mixtape, The Come Up. And then, he dropped his next mixtape when he got with Jay-Z and the Rock Nation, The Warm Up, and then Friday Night Lights. Basketball theme. He's a tall brother. He played basketball for St. John's University. Ariel Mitchell Kid went to St. John's University from 2002 to 2006. They were there together. That's known. Unlike Ariel Mitchell Kid, who did her research and found some information about somebody being somewhere not at the same time. J. Cole and Ariel were at the same school for some time, and they've been in the same clubs, and they've participated in the same sports. So I'm going to have to take my claim back to say that the potential for Ariel Mitchell and Jay-Z's connection, because I said they may not have known each other, Ariel Mitchell more than likely knows Jay-Z through J. Cole, and I believe Jay-Z, this is just allegedly, wants to get Diddy out of the way. Therefore, he sent his girl Ariel Mitchell allegedly to take care of the business. So we got this whole thing where Diddy is in jail and this and that. But look, here's also the thing: Jay-Z could be doing all this to get Diddy out. And now, Jay-Z think he's free and clear because of the situation with his case. He could be trying to save his brother, because if the RICO situation is going down, trust and believe, Jay, you going down. I don't like the fact that you drag Jaguar into this situation, and you've been going at Jaguar for some time. It's just known. We know that. Just like you offered MIA a bad deal, you've been going at Jag for some time, low key behind the scenes. But somebody said, you're just a Jay-Z hater. No, I'm not a Jay-Z hater. I'm a justice administrator, and justice shall be served. I'm just connecting the dots, y'all. This is very suspicious. J. Cole, Ariel Mitchell, boom. I'm not going to go into the speculation. I'm going to do a members only. We're going to do a members only. We're going to talk about the speculation of what type of relationship they all might have had. But in conclusion, direct evidence linking Ariel Mitchell legal pursuits to Jay-Z is not publicly documented. The intertwined histories of these individuals within the music industry and academic institutions present intriguing possibilities. So that's what it is. Further investigation and transparency are essential to fully understanding these connections and their implications for ongoing industry narratives. Alright? This was a long one, y'all. What y'all think? Am I tripping? Members, hop in. We're gonna do something on members only about this. And I'll get Jag included on this because I've been doing my research. She's chilling. I ain't even told her about this. I said, let me put 2 and 2 together and try to make four. Yeah, no. Wolfgang Amadeus. Peace.
Wolfgang, where you at, man? Wolfgang.